Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Collecting Madness. There's always madness in love, and we love collecting. Now today, before we get into our video, you can see it's gonna be a busy one. I do want to say we are on our way to 600 subscribers, and we're a little bit over 500, and that's a thanks to all of you. So if you're new here and you enjoy the content I put out, please give the video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. We do a whole bunch of stuff here on the channel, so check it out. Now without further ado, let's dive into why we're here. So I got a comment on my channel of my last video where I unboxed this ring, and if you have not seen that, you can click it here or go find it on my channel. Now, the question was, does the Figures Toy Company steel cage fit on this Attitude Era ring? Now, if you remember that video, if you have seen it, I did mention that I wanted to see if that cage would still fit on here because the rings are the same size. Now, if you have not seen that unboxing of that ring and steel cage and what the setup looks like, you can check out that video as well or find it on my channel. Now, I'm curious because the ring is the same size, but the posts, however, are a little bit different. But I have the cage here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it out here, and I keep it in the plastic so it stays nice. But we're gonna get it out here, and we're gonna see if you can fit it. And I have an idea that if these don't fit around these posts, maybe you can zip tie it and this thing is still usable. So my main concern here is how the ring attaches. If you look closely, it attaches with these pieces here, and they peg into each of the cell here, and then the other side pins in to kind of connect it, so they don't just snap together. And then this part goes around the post, and this is what I'm curious about. But now that I'm seeing this, I'm beginning to think that because this is plastic, we can maybe pry it around here. So let me see what we can do. Oh. So, good news guys. Right now, it does peg on. And it doesn't look like there's any fracture marks at all. So I'm gonna try and get the whole ring set up here. I'll time lapse it, and then we'll come back and take a look at how this ring looks with the cell on. Okay guys, so I ran into a little bit of a problem. I noticed even though it fits around these posts, I think it's making it a little thicker. And for some reason, this cage wants to like bow out, so outward or whatever. So I think what I'm gonna do is see if it just fits over once it's all together, and then kind of work it. Because if I go post to post, it's a little bit off in some places, but it does weirdly fit right over the posts. But I'm afraid you're gonna be breaking something or pulling on something, because that's a lot of tension on the plastic, and you have to be careful on this plastic because it'll scratch up. And you can see guys just how much it's like bowing out. It just wants to bow out. It doesn't really want to fit around this ring, at least in the back. Maybe if we get it to come in some, I don't know. I'm scared to, yeah, if you keep pushing it, it's just gonna, you can see this side pops out. So even though they are the same, it's weird. That little bit of thickness for these posts makes this kind of bow out a little bit. But you can still make this work. And I'm going to kind of demonstrate that in here, because what I think you could do to get these to come in, you can get zip ties. Sorry for the pause there. I'm trying not to break the ring here. Yeah, it really does stretch that plastic out a little bit. But this cage will definitely fit over this ring. You just may have to do some modification to it. Like I said, we're gonna check some of that out here. So guys, after a lot of trial and error, I wanted to get it off camera. You know, I was messing with it a lot. I wanted to get it, you know, right for you guys. Now, I haven't fully buttoned it down. This would be kind of a more permanent option unless you wanted to take this off and have to, you know, cut it off. Or you can keep it attached and undo the post. I just didn't want to do that because the skirts would have fell off, so I just zip tied it around the post. I don't plan on keeping it like this until I get a bigger space. You do have to take off all the plastic attachments because they get in the way of the post. But fortunately, the zip ties kind of hold it here for now, where it'll be like right on top of the ring. But also there are connecting points at the top here so that you don't have to worry about tying it up top or whatever. Now, I am going to button this down for you guys real quick, and you can kind of keep it around the post there. You can leave some space. Depending on how you're viewing this, we can make it even tighter as we go around the ring. And you can lift it up to kind of get it on top of the ring. You can see it's kind of raising up, and that's kind of the area that you'll want it anyway. I feel like you can see the posts on the outside of these rings anyway, somehow, sometimes on TV. Just don't be afraid to, you know, pull it, twist it, do whatever you got to do. And then this side, lift it up. And you can see just by doing that, if you really, really wanted to and you can mess with it, you can do it better than I can. This is kind of a simple solution, not really a main solution. This is temporary. Unfortunately, I thought it would fit because it is kind of the same size, but I guess it's literally like it has to be centimeters off between the figure toy company and this WWE authentic ring. I didn't know that. It looked the same size based on posts, but now you guys know. So when you're viewing this video or you have it at home and you want to do this, or you're even not in my situation and you're thinking about purchasing, you know, the figures toy cage to go with this ring, now you know what you're getting into, guys. So I'm glad I could help you there. But if you want to do this, it still doesn't look bad. Obviously, you would cut the ends of this off and then you can do what you will with it. So guys, in this final shot here, I kind of touched it a little bit. The post does stick out more than this side. If that bugs you, you know, then you obviously can't go this route. But if you're just using it as a set kind of for looks, I wouldn't suggest it as, you know, if you're going for more professional or whatever. Or maybe you can still have this just sitting above it and hanging it down from your ring. That would look cool as well. The door still does functionally work, you know, with this, because it's its own thing that sits here. But I did cut the zip ties just so you guys could see what it looks like and put the steps. It does sit above the skirts how it's supposed to, so it still looks kind of cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit it 100% authentic wise, so maybe there's one out there that does fit this ring, or in the future maybe Mattel or somebody will do one for this ring, or, you know, and do this ring again. you know, with that set, or what's even better for me, what I want is the Hell in a Cell, but for now, this will do it for me. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I did. I had lots of fun making it, even through all the struggles, but I love showing you guys this stuff, you know, so you don't have to go through the same things that I do. So if you guys enjoyed this one, please give the video a like, because I need all the likes I can get after this. You know, this is my second, I guess, failed video, you would call it, as far as customization. But hey, that's what we do. We learn, we live, and we grow. But anyways, guys, like I said, comment down below what you think. Let me know if you're willing to do this. And like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.